Hey there guys, and welcome to another Factorio Mod Spotlight. I'm Xterminator, and thank you for joining me. Today we are going over the Tapeline mod. Now this is one that was posted to Reddit like a week ago or so, and it was really well received, and I definitely want to spotlight it. So what this allows you to do is draw basically a grid overview on your play area here. Now, I did another mod like this, I think a week or two ago, but this one I would say is a bit better. So, first off, you can pin it to your toolbar here. You go up here, tape line right here. You would have to unpin something else because you can only fit so many, but then you can pin it, and it can be right here. The default key is Alt-M to bring it up, and that's pretty much how that works. So we're going to take it, and you draw this out, and what this is going to do is show you, we'll see here, let's do a small one to begin with, and you can see so it shows you here 3 tiles by 4 tiles, and then it keeps it there, and it keeps it there for a set amount of time. You can change all that. I'll show you the settings in a minute. If you do a bigger one, it's going to do the same thing, but you'll see it actually draws these other lines, these subdivide lines, which are these green ones that kind of turn it into like sections of 5 by 5 tiles. Okay, now that is the blue color, but I changed it. So if we go into settings and go into mod settings under per player, there is tons of options for it. So draw tile grid on ground. You probably want this because basically what this does is this is going to put the grid behind everything else. So like behind buildings, behind you. If you uncheck it and you draw out the grid, it actually puts it above the player. So like you can run behind it, which I guess could be okay sometimes. Log selection dimensions to chat, which can be nice. Like if you maybe miss the actual link that you want to remember like a few minutes later, you can have this and it will log it to chat. And then here we go. You can change the background color to pretty much whatever you want. I found that the gray was actually a bit difficult to see on like the desert and stuff, so I just changed it to blue. You could do whatever. Tile grid border color you can change. Tile grid clear delay. So here we go. It's default 5 seconds. You could set it to whatever you want if you want it really long. Tile grid grid color is like the line part, which you can change. Subgrid color, subgrid 2, subgrid 3 color. Tile grid group divider. So this is those secondary grids I show with the green lines. This is like how often it divides these. So let's put this to say 10, for example. Label color, tile grid line length width. This is how thick your lines are, and then tile grid split divider. Divisor. This is the number of sections to split the tile grid into when using alternate tape line, and I'll show you that now. So alternate, if you bring this up and then you hold shift while using it, it's going to kind of split things a bit differently here. It's going to split them up even more. You can see it has all these sublines. So if we do like that, you can see it's actually bringing in all these subdivider lines, whereas if we just did this normally, it would look like this. So the difference between that is just holding shift while doing it. So if we just draw out like a huge thing here, you can kind of see what this is going to look like. So I set this to 10, so it changed it. It's 24 by 31. And this is just super good for measuring distances and tiles and planning stuff out. In fact, like if you really wanted to, you could set the time to keep it there for like a minute or two and draw it out, and then you could just build on top of it, like line up all your factories and stuff and then just build on top of it, which would be super nice. Really, really cool. Also, one other thing to mention, guys, this does have a mod dependency. It's the Factorio standard library mod. Now, in the mod portal, it does say that at the bottom. I will link both mods in the description, and I believe that's it. So, really, really cool mod. I am a huge fan of it. I think it's just really, really great for planning out factories and all that, and the amount of settings you have is just fantastic. So that's it, guys. Tapeline mod, again, both links to this and the dependency mod in the description, and go check it out for sure. If you have any questions or thoughts, leave them below, and until next time, I look forward to seeing you all, and do take care.